can see YouTube over there. If you would like to follow along, we're making ice cream tonight. We're going to be making several different batches. We're going to be making a salted caramel with balsamic vinegar because it's so good. And something else, I don't know yet. I haven't figured it out yet. But we will. We'll be making something else. And yeah, that's what we're doing tonight. The major thing you do with ice cream is you gotta have a pot of water, which is over there. The pot of water is over on the stove. I'm gonna clean up my equipment just so that I have as clean as possible. And yeah, we're gonna get a recipe out. So for those of you that don't know, I wrote an ice cream cookbook. It's filled with recipes and stories. Some of them are Gilmore Girl related. And I've been making ice cream for a very long time, like 27, 28 years. I started making ice cream pretty much in 95, something, maybe 97. I feel like 1997 I started making ice cream. So whatever the math is on that, I don't know, I'm not that great at math. I can do math. Hello, KK, over on YouTube. We are just doing stuff. We are going to make ice cream. First thing we need to do is we need to read our recipe. And of course, we're going to do a double recipe of this. And this is my book. I got little tabs on it because this book that I have right here is, that was the year you were born. Oh, you know what? I love making people feel young. Okay, so this is my ice cream cookbook. It's filled with a bunch of different tabs because I've tried, I've been working with some of the recipes and fixing it. And those are my little notes, like I need to fix this recipe on my website. But where is, oh, you know what, that one's pretty soon in here. I'm trying to remember what page it's on. It's kind of on the earlier part of the book. It's earlier, because oh, there it is. There it is. This is the recipe. It's all visual. That's the recipe. It's all visual. Oh, that's nice. You know what? Can one of my moderators go over to YouTube right now and be a moderator? It is a little bit of everything. Right now we are going to be cooking because we just hang out. We're making ice cream tonight. I don't know if I can do this, KK, but KK, I've just made you a moderator. Feel free to block anyone that needs to. My name is Valerie. I make crazy ice creams. I also worked on Gilmore Girls, and I tell stories from behind the scenes. Tonight we're making ice cream. I'm trying to get more watched hours on YouTube. This ice cream is salted caramel with balsamic vinegar. Be good, KK. I will take that away from you if you're not. I'm sure you'll be good. If anybody says anything that is offensive or weird, you can remove it. We definitely have moderators on both channels. And welcome everyone that's over on TikTok. We are live on both channels tonight. What we're going to need, we're going to need 2 cups. We're going to need 2 1/4 cups. We're going to need 3 egg yolks. We're going to be doubling this recipe. We need sugar. Let me get all the things that we're going to need for this recipe. And we're going to need balsamic and more cream. So this is a very heavy cream recipe. And so we're going to get a lot of that stuff measured out. We also have to get the milk from the refrigerator. And a little thing. First thing we're going to do is we're going to put 2 1/4 cups. We're doing a double recipe, so that'll be 4 1/2 cups of cream in the double boiler because we're making a double recipe. How many friends in the chat are Gilmore Girl friends? And guys, please be respectful. If you're not, comments will be removed. We're gonna do, let's do this, we're gonna do 3.5. Always measure your thing from the side. We're gonna do 3.5, and then we'll add 1 more cup. And for those of you on TikTok used to hearing music when we go live, we're live on YouTube and we can't play music tonight. But this is what we're doing. Now this isn't really a cooking channel so much as a just hangout channel. I'm cooking. If you love ice cream and you would like to learn how to make ice cream, I wrote an ice cream cookbook. And yeah, I don't have that many because I do mostly TikTok, where I have 128,000 followers. So this is sort of, I'm trying to get more followers over here. I was the key set costumer on Gilmore Girls, costume supervisor for a year in the life. So we're doing costume department, and I've been a costumer for over 30 years. Okay, so we need 2 cups, so we need 4 cups of, 4 cups of milk. But I talk a lot about behind the scenes stuff. So if you're not a Gilmore Girl fan, that's all right. You are definitely welcome to hang out, ask questions. As long as you're respectful, we can hang out. A lot of the people on YouTube are not respectful. So if my moderators get a little bit insane sometimes with muting people, it's because people tend to be a little bit more not so nice. So be nice and you'll be okay. Okay, so we're doing a double recipe, which means we need 6 egg yolks. I just grabbed 6 eggs from the refrigerator. Okay, let's see what we said. Is the only major show? I've worked on many major shows. I've worked on a lot of stuff. I worked on Gilmore Girls the longest, and Gilmore Girls has a huge fan base. I worked on, how old are you? How old are you? And I'll tell you what I've worked on, Jacob. If you're old enough, then I can go back in time. I've worked in this business for 30 years, so it's a lot of shows. Some of which you may or may not have ever heard of. You're 34. Okay, so I worked on Stars Born, Sully. I worked on Don't Be a Menace to South Central While Drinking Your Juice in the Hood. I worked on Party of 5, the original, which you might be a little too young for that one. I worked on all of Gilmore Girls. I feel like that is going to be... Together, Katie. I'm gonna have to take you. Okay. We'll wash our hands. My poor dog is not able to get to her bowl where I put some treats in her bowl. Okay, you're gonna have to come over here. Okie dokie. Okay, next thing we're gonna do. So we're going to take 3 egg yolks, so that's basically 6 egg yolks, and then we're going to caramelize a cup of sugar, and then we'll add it to that, and then we'll cook it to that. Okay. Okay. We're going to get our egg yolks done. But we need a new container, because I did not get have I worked on? I'm trying to remember. Like, I've worked on a lot of stuff. I worked on, I can't even remember. I cannot even remember. What do you do in the world of What is your occupation? And I'm sorry if I'm ignoring you over on TikTok. Hello. KK, are you over there? I need you over there. Whoever is hanging out here, please be. KK, can you share this with Hillary and Ash? You're just here. Hello. What kind of work do you do for TV? So I'm a costumer. I'm on set with the actors. I make sure they are wearing the right thing at the right time and that they look the way they're supposed to look on camera. I manage their clothes. I'm not the designer, so I don't actually pick out their outfits, but I kind of keep track of continuity and I do breakdowns. And when something gets broken, I fix it. And Hillary joined me earlier. Guys, I am simultaneously live over on YouTube and TikTok. Hello, KK and Ash. Okay, awesome. Thank you for both being there. I think everyone's being very respectful over on YouTube, which is awesome to hear. Okay, we got all of our egg yolks done. Do I need to? KK, you're a good kid. Hey, I got you to learn how to not do all caps all the time. Hello, everyone. YouTube is about a second behind TikTok, so it's a bit weird. I think I saw Hillary join earlier. Oh, thank you. Okay, so basically we've got our 6 egg yolks. I put it in the container where, here we're going to get you guys both tuned in. We got our 6 egg yolks. I put it in the same container as the container I measured out the milk because it doesn't matter. It's all going in the same place. We're going to stir that. We'll pour some of the milk back in there. This recipe is like super, fairly easy. We're going to mix it like that. We're going to pour some, if you really want a more like closer version, the TikTok has a better version of what's going on. So next thing we're going to do is, okay. I'm going to get the milk over here. So you guys are so far away. What was the hardest set you had to work on? Ooh. Gilmore's was hard, but it wasn't the hardest. It was hard, but it had different levels of hardness. I have to think about it. I worked on this. Okay, what we're doing over here is we're adding the milk. You guys can't see me over there. We're adding the milk. There you go. You can't really see. This is not the best angle or anything. I'm sorry. Much apologies. We'll move some stuff out of the way. Can you see it better now? This is called the Dirty Kitchen Show for those of you paying attention. Basically, we're going to add drops of milk to our egg yolks to temper this, get this up to a warmer temperature, and then we'll add it back to this. And then we're going to also get some sugar caramelized, and we're going to add that back into that. There's a lot of sugar involved in this next step. As far as the hardest show, I worked on so many different things. Let me just say, Sully was very hard because everyone was wet. We did the plane crash, which is kind of maybe not the best time to talk about that, considering what's going on in the world right now. But they all survived on that show. We did the plane crash, and we had to get everyone wet every day. It was a lot of work. It was hard at the end of the day. Timeless. Oh my God, that was a hard show. Timeless was a period show where every week it was a different time period. And that, I gotta say, was probably one of the hardest shows I've worked on. Every week, different time periods. Well, I mean, every 8 days at a different, sometimes we'd even have 2 different time periods. And I did the season 2 of that show. It was so much fun, though. The actors were really sweet. I actually have I have 3 recipes, 4, 5, no, 4 recipes dedicated to that show. 5 actually. 5 people on that show made it in my book. Inspired a flavor or 2. Okay, so basically what we've done is we've added enough milk to this to bring up the temperature, and if you feel the side of it, it's nice and warm. You don't want to cook your egg. You don't want to cook your egg yolks, so that's what we're doing. And then the next thing we need to do, we'll get a little bit more in there, and then we'll add it back. But we also need to add our sugar, which we didn't do. So we're going to add that into there. And this is basically what you need to do to make a custard. The only thing is, because we're doing a salted caramel and we're going to actually just caramelize the sugar, we will not be, what's being doing? Oh no. What we're going to do is caramelize the sugar, and then we're going to add some cream to that. And then we're going to bring that whole thing up to, so we're going to do 2 cups of sugar, which seems like a lot, but it's really not in the scheme of things. Okay. We're going to burn the sugar. We're going to add 2 cups of cream to that. This one's going to be a very big recipe, which is kind of good because we can make a lot. And if anyone is in the LA area, I have been making ice cream for friends. Hello everyone, welcome to everyone over in YouTube. If you want to see a close-up of what's going on right now, you will have to go back in time. Or if you're on TikTok right now while I'm live, you can see my actual, what I'm doing to the thing over there. I'm going to change that angle in a second. Okay, friends, we're back. No more close-ups of things. Okay, so we're gonna take 2 cups of sugar, and we're gonna put it on a pan, and we're gonna burn it. We're burning 2 cups of sugar, but we have to get that to heat up, kind of. I don't know. We can do it. Yeah. Take 1 cup, and we're taking another cup. Okay, so we got our sugar. I don't know if you can see, if you're seeing the right thing. Honestly, I'm just curious how being in a set works. It has to be difficult. It is a lot of long hours, I'll tell you that. So my job, I come in super early, and then at the end of the day, I leave at the very, very end. Angle is bad. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Is this better? Is this a better angle? The previous one sucked, I know that. So what we're doing is we're taking this whole thing of sugar and we're gonna burn it. We're gonna like stir it, burn it. You see that? We're taking the sugar, it's gonna burn, we're gonna stir it, and then I'm gonna pour it into the hot eggy milk. So I'll pour it into the hot eggy milk. Right now we kind of have so this is going to start burning. Right now it's still pretty pale. It's going to take a few minutes for that to get to the right temperature. Hello friends. It's very hard to be live on both at the same time, but I have an ulterior motive. I am trying to make more content for YouTube at the same time satisfying all the friends that hang out on TikTok. And I don't get monetized on YouTube yet. I'm trying to get monetized. It's a very slow process. It is such a slow process. I'm monetized on TikTok, but we don't know what's going to happen on YouTube, on TikTok. And it's not consistent. I'm just trying to get the people from TikTok to know that I exist over on YouTube. And I know I haven't been able to be live that much because of work. So I just want to say, if you want, you can hang out on YouTube. You can hang on YouTube tomorrow. You can watch this after the fact. Appreciate the YouTube love. We're trying to. Oh, I appreciate you, Stephen. I appreciate you. We are making ice cream tonight from my book. I wrote an ice cream cookbook. It's filled with stories and recipes. Some of the stories are Gilmore Girls stories. The one that we're making right now is not. It's not a Gilmore Girls story. It's a story about. It's actually kind of a silly story. The story the ice cream we're making is a story about my brother's sister-in-law, Vicky, who we lost my wedding ring. Not this one, but the other wedding ring. And I ended up posting something on Facebook, and Vicky responded to that post. Oh, by the way, the stuff is burning. We need to stir this. So I'm just gonna do it right here. I'm gonna show you. So basically it starts to burn, you stir it, hot pan, you stir it, it's burning, you stir it. Okay, that's basically the gist. I'm gonna try to stir this so I can kind of but I'm gonna put it back over the hot heat because it's not completely ready. We're just basically stirring it so we can get the flavor of the burnt sugar into the ice cream. That's what we're doing tonight. It still needs quite a bit of heating. But we're basically caramelizing the sugar. That's what we're doing back there. And pay attention. Don't let it go like that. My day is going good. I am working next week. This last week and a half, I've been working at a costume house that is very close to my house. So close I can ride my bike. Working with friends who, and all I'm doing is sizing and putting away stuff. It is part of the job, but it's also not a job I've ever done at a costume house. I usually do that job for shows. And so it's kind of an interesting thing to do it for a costume house. And yeah. Now what happens after this, after we get this melted, we're going to take the 2 cups of cream that we're going to pour out in just a second. Now, right now, we have some clumps. You can see some little white bits. We want to make sure all the white bits go away, but we also don't want to burn it. Like, we don't want it black. We just want it brown. Just like this, brown. And we want to get rid of any, like, clumps. But we also then, this is about it. I'm just going to try to dissolve any of that sugar to make it solid. And I'm gonna measure out the cream. We got 2 more cups of cream. We can still use our eggy, whatever. Try to get this in there as much as possible. We're gonna get our 2 cups of cream because we're doing a double recipe tonight. Someone bought my book the other day and then they made this recipe and I was like, oh, I gotta make this. It's a costume house for movies and TV, yeah. And it's one that, so do you guys know my friend Landon and Mayhem Ensued on TikTok and YouTube? So Landon, who just moved to LA, came out and he actually came for a visit to the costume house. Ooh, look at this. So, pouring, when the cold cream hits the sugar, it makes it like this. But we're just going to basically remelt this and get it all melted. And then we're going to stick it back into, but isn't that crazy? Look at that. Like, it's just like weird and crackly and stuff. We're going to reheat this back up. And then once this is like dissolved, we'll put it back into the custard, one with the custard. Oh my God, it is probably shouldn't have ever turned it off, but whatever, it's fine. We don't want it to boil over, but this is eventually gonna, and it's just gonna be nice and brown. You wanna do this in a pot that's kind of big enough. Right now, I think this is okay. But we're gonna watch this because I don't want it to boil over in any way, shape, or form. But you could make, basically, like caramel apples. You could use, that's how you make caramel. It's just sugar and cream. That's it. And then you put flavor in it. And we're going to be adding balsamic vinegar. That's going to be our flavor to this thing. But we have to wait for the sugar mass to get, to dissolve into the cream. And we're going to lower the heat just a little bit. Oh my God, it's like, definitely want to lower the heat a little bit. Way lower the heat. I probably shouldn't have taken it off the heat, to tell you the truth. I think that, but it will eventually. I've got to make sure we're got some heat. And we're going to stir that. So if you're new to my page, hello, my name is Valerie. I was the key set costumer on Gilmore Girls, and I share fun facts from behind the scenes. As well as I also make ice cream, crazy ice creams. I don't know if you guys have a good angle or not. I feel like you guys should be like that way. There you go. So my job on Gilmore Girls was to take care of the actors on set and make sure they wore the right thing at the right time. I also was the costume supervisor on A Year in the Life. And when I worked on the show, on A Year in the Life, I did not go to set that often. I was mainly in the office, calling the actors, breaking down the scripts, paying the bills, hiring the crew, getting the budget approved. A lot of it was so much work. It's not a job that I enjoy. We're going to lower the heat. It's starting to overflow. So we're going to just lower the heat and kind of keep it at bay. We don't want it to overdo itself, but I'm still trying to just dissolve this sugar. But yeah, that was what I did. I cannot see the comments right now, so I'm trusting my moderators are doing a good job and not anyone is being offensive or mean or anything like that. We got Kevin there. Okay, let's see. I'm going to put the heat back on a little bit. I'll kind of show you what we've got going right here. So now we still have the mass of sugar, but it's starting to get a little bit, it's getting a little bit more melty, and it's getting nice, and it's just starting to combine with the cream that's in. As the cream gets hotter, it dissolves the sugar. We just don't want it to overflow. And we also don't want it to burn completely off. Like it's nice and melty. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put it in that over there, and then we'll add a little bit of the balsamic vinegar once we get it to the right temperature. And we'll also add a little bit of salt too. Okay, I'm going to lower the heat just a tiny bit. It's starting to get like more, the consistency is very bubbly. Like it's almost on the edge of like, if I didn't pay attention to it, it would bubble over. We don't want it bubbling over. I think. It's starting to be like really, so we're going to show you guys. So it's very bubbly. It's very bubbly. We're stirring. We're stirring. Yes, and there we go. Now, I think at this point, most of the little bits are kind of more stringy. We're going to put it into our heated milk, which is over here. We're going to switch you guys up over there. We're going to get you guys over there. This, as far as the stove, for those of you that are Gilmore Girl fans, the stove might look kind of similar, but it is not the same as Lorelai's stove. It's similar. I don't know why I did that with my hand. I'm in a very awkward position. There we go. Now what we've got is a massive amount of sugar and a massive amount of cream in here. We might only be able to make this one batch of ice cream. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what we can make with this. Get that going. I'm going to try to get a little bit more out of a rubber spatula is important. What I can probably do is even take a little bit. Just beat this up just a tiny bit. And pour a little bit of the cream in there. There. What is the name of the stove? This one is a Wedgwood stove. Thank you, Ash. I see that you were hiding comments. For those of you that don't know, we have moderators in here. Be kind, be respectful if you love Gilmore Girls, if you love cooking. You're welcome to hang out. If you're being a troll and being a weirdo, you are not. I don't understand why the people on, why there are people that are unkind. It's almost like a big old game. We don't play games. We don't play childish games. We only play nice things. Hello, welcome, Batty. And who else is over here if you're here? Though that's a lot of us. So one side's an oven, the other side's a broiler, and then the bottom is storage, and the other is just like the flame. Jacob, I don't know if you're still here. But that's kind of what's going on in there. Now, one thing you should have if you're going to make ice cream is a, it's kind of important, it's a candy thermometer. The candy thermometer will tell you, it'll get your ingredients to the right temperature, and it'll help you Kathleen, I don't think you would ever be accused of leaving dumb comments. We're talking about people leaving rude comments, and I can't imagine you doing that. I can't imagine you doing that. much have as much as we can get out of that container. So we're going to let that chill. I was having the worst day today and had to be at the hospital, so I brought your book. Aww. I have to ask, what is on the vent? It is an old radio. My husband's a radio collector. And so he's got a lot of old radios in the house. Unfortunately, that one, I think it broke recently. It used to work, but I think it broke. But it will light, it might light up, it might not light up. But if you see a green glow up there, it's because it will light up. Now, if you really want to see, there's an old radio over there. That one actually does work. That one over there, have you ever heard of did you ever watch the TV show The Waltons? So that one came from the television show The Waltons. I mean, it's not from them, but it's the same model that they used on the show. So, as far as, whoopsie, sorry Katie. The way ice cream works is you have milk and cream and eggs and sugar. Not all recipes have eggs in them. But you have milk and cream and eggs and sugar. This is a typical custard, and then you have whatever your flavor. In the case of this recipe, we burn the sugar to make the eggs, to make the sugar have that flavor. And we put our containers away. We still have them out. But basically, we need to bring the temperature of the eggs and milk to 185 degrees Fahrenheit or 85 degrees Celsius. That is where you are creating a custard. There are some people that do it at a different time. I do it until I get to 185, 85. And it takes a little while, especially when you have a lot of liquid. Like this recipe has a lot of liquid going on. But yeah, that's what we're doing tonight. So on Gilmore Girls, you didn't watch Gilmore Girls, or did you? I can't remember, Jacob. On Gilmore Girls, there was a Bop It, and I asked Props if I could have it, and they were like, "Here, you can have it." So I have a Bop It from Gilmore Girls. I have a Chilton Patch. Now it's about a tablespoon for the regular recipe, but I'm doubling it, so I'm going to put 2 tablespoons. So it's not much. It's just enough to flavor it, to give it the essence. Hello, TikTok. You guys can see each other. And I'm just using balsamic vinegar. Nothing special. And what we do, we're going to put, actually it's 2 tablespoons. One gets, it's going to be 4 tablespoons when we're done because we've doubled this recipe. But we do 2 at the beginning. We probably could just do them all at the same time, but we're going to do 2 now. And I think when I was making the recipe, I tasted it and I was like, that's not enough. So that's the 2 we do at the beginning for this part. And then we're going to do 2 at the end when we get it all put together. And then we'll also be adding some salt because it's a salted balsamic. Now right now we're at 75 degrees Celsius, or just below 175 Fahrenheit. And then we're going to get the container, we're going to put this in, which this bad boy is going to be big. This bad boy's going to go in, it's going to go in this, I don't know, this doesn't seem that big to me. So we're gonna put our other 2 tablespoons in this. Ash, how are you in both places at once? Are you the only one, or is there someone over there? Not really. That's all right. You don't have to be a Gilmore Girl fan to hang out. We're nice, but it might make more sense. My content, what I make, what I talk about on the show. It's very Gilmore Girl centric because that's what that's what everybody wants to hear about. Played Bop It, but I remember the commercials. The Bop It's fun, but it's a lot of work to try to mentally get your head around. Okay, I'm gonna stir this. I'm gonna just know that this is like one of the most delicious ice creams you'll ever taste. It's so good. If you love salted caramel, you will love this. And then we're gonna also put a pinch of salt. So we probably have to do 2 pinches. And I'm gonna do it from the other container, which is over here. 2 pinches of salt. That might actually make this thing get to the right temperature faster. Let's see. It's really just make the flavor. Okay, dokie. We have to figure out how much. There's not that much cream in here. There's not that much cream in here. Because of the whole egg crisis that's going on, Costco has eggs super cheap, but you have to buy like 5 dozen. But I've been making ice cream. Oh, I remember Gilmore Girls being on CW from Portland, Oregon. Oh, nice. CW, yeah, CW was a TV station. I don't think I ever played, yeah. Hello, friends over on TikTok. I'm sorry if I'm not paying attention to you tonight. Hello, Bryce. I don't know who's here right now. If you're here, say hi in the comment section. I'm going to check something really quick. Okay, we're still. Say hi if you are here. We got Day in the house. We have Bryce in the house. We're making ice cream. I gotta check. Speaking of ice cream, it's a slow stir. You gotta slowly stir this very gently. Just every so often, just taste it. So delicious. I always put it in. Hello, Ash. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I just want to make sure we did everything we needed to do. Okay, so originally 3, 2.5, 2. We have 1 cup. We made that 2. We made that 2. We made that 2, and we did 1 cup. We did 2 cups. No, we're good. Cooking with gas. We got everything. We just got to get this temperature to reach 185, 85 degrees. Once we do that, we will be cooking with, we are cooking with gas. We're already cooking. See, look, we're cooking with gas. And get that to the right temperature, and then egg prices have gone up, or you can't find them. You either can't find egg prices, you can't find eggs, or they're like a crazy price. One of my friends who has been buying my ice cream was like, oh my God, I can't find eggs. And she's a single mom. And I'm like, they have them at Costco. Let me get them from Costco for you. So I went and got her eggs, and I got us eggs. And because I'm making a lot of ice creams, I'm like, I'm going to a lot of eggs. But yeah, they're insane. So if you buy like 5 dozen eggs, and I'm not talking, you can't even find the like organic-y eggs anymore. They're just gone. Like, these are just eggs. Like, a great time can happen in my neighborhood where a guy attacked. A great thing happened in your neighborhood where a guy attacked a homeless person. Why would he do that? That's horrible. And as he was doing it, someone went up to his car and stole some of the eggs. I would have fucking thrown them at that guy's car. What a crazy guy. That is just ridiculous. People are so stupid. Why would you throw eggs at a person? That's so mean. That is weird. People are weird. I don't understand. I don't understand mean people. I don't understand people who, like, are not nice to each other. Like, and then I don't understand the people who are not nice and then come in and try to, like, preach to you about, fine, like, no, be nice to each other. That is what I don't understand. I don't understand mean people. We've got, wow, there's invisible, don't steal. Ooh, wow. It's on the news last night. That's so crazy. Someone in your area is selling hers $4 a dozen. That's great. That's a great price. $4 a dozen. That's actually pretty great. Although at Costco you can get, at Costco you can get 2 dozen for $7.99. That's a good price. I mean, especially if they're real, like from her own chickens. Like, that's awesome. Ugh, I know. Okay, about $10 a dozen from the Amish here. You like to store them? I would do that. But right now, I am happy to be sporting Costco. They're such a wonderful store. I love Costco. I feel like it's the, you guys don't remember the 70s. During the 70s, there was an oil embargo, and it was crazy. In order to get gas in the 70s, you'd have to, like, wait in a line, and they determined who got gas based on their license plate number. Like, it was really ridiculously stupid and nuts. Like, they were like, if your license plate number is even, you can get gas on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and whatever day it was. Like, it had nothing to do with what people actually needed. It had to do with, like, this is what it feels like. It feels like back like COVID days where we were standing in line at Costco trying to get toilet paper. Okay, we're doing this, friends. I don't know when it's gonna get. Where you can get a bunch of different soups. Wait. I love Costco too. They have a soup thing now where you can get a bunch of different soups. My sister is doing it. Oh, that's nice. I like soup. It's so funny. Okay, so my husband has been cooking dinner the last week because I've been working. And I'm like, well, you should cook dinner. Because, like, I'll eat soup. I'm fine. I'll just eat soup. He hates soup, right? And so every day he's cooked something. And he was like, I'm going to cook a stir fry. So he cooks a stir fry. Great. He cooked hamburgers one night. He was trying to cook smash burgers, but the smash burgers were, like, that thick. And I'm like, honey, those are just burgers. Like, those aren't smash. I know, but, like, I was cooking, they're smash burgers. And I'm like, they're not burgers. They're burgers. I mean, they're not smash burgers. They're just burgers. They were, like, this thick, right? And that night that he cooked the smash burgers that were this big, he was going to make them be burrito burgers. He wanted to make a burrito burger, but it didn't turn out to be a burrito burger. I was telling him about your smash burger that turned into a burger.
My smash burger was great.
It was great, but it was not a
it's
smash
facing
burger.
me, by the way.
Yeah, there's 2 cameras. Come say hi to YouTube and TikTok.
Oh, okay.
You gotta say hi. You gotta tell them what you were gonna make a burrito burger, but what happened to the burrito?
Yeah, burrito burger.
If I were you, this is what I would do with the burrito burger.
What's that?
Cook the meat as if you were making it a cheese. Okay, like as if you were doing it like it was gonna be like beef. But don't put the Mexican spices in it.
No.
Put just whatever spices you would make for the burger.
Right.
And then, but like so have it a little granulated.
Cheese and onions and
whatever,
mushrooms.
and then wrap it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. And you can put bacon in there.
Oh yeah, a little bacon.
And avocado.
And then a little avocado.
Yeah. You want to take your puppy?
I will in a minute.
She's like, where are you going, Daddy? I want to go with you, Daddy. Daddy, you're going to feed me, right? It was good. Hello, Suki Bang. Hello, everyone. So for those of you on YouTube, hi. Are you guys new? Have you been hanging out with me on TikTok? Are you new? Have I missed you? Because I've never... He does clean up. A little bit. Like, not 100%. But just a little bit. Like he'll do dishes. Yeah. But for those of you on TikTok, are you following me on YouTube yet? I need you to do me a favor, TikTok, YouTube. I need you also to do me a favor. Tomorrow, watch this again. Just put it on your computer, hit play. Trying to get enough watch hours. My hours only count when it's a replay. So for those of you watching this replay, thank you so much. I appreciate both of it. Oh, thank you guys. It's like slowly but surely I'm getting a couple hours each day from people. He tries, you know? Uh-oh, I think we're at the temperature. Down to the actual temperature. Out there. No. Sometimes you stir it, like the whole temperature goes down like really fast. Okay, we still have a couple more degrees to go. A couple more degrees for this ice cream. You're doing both. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate all the YouTubers and the TikTokers and the whole thing. It's been an interesting experiment and adventure. Let me just say that. I have been experimenting, trying to make more ice cream. I want to fill the salted caramel is a very delicious ice cream. It is a very delicious one. We're gonna make also tonight. We're gonna make a pomegranate. We're gonna make a pomegranate one as well. Pomegranate sorbet. From Palm, because it's the right temperature. It's got to do its thing. A watch pot never boils. Okay, guys, it's telling you to keep members active. Okay, on the count of 3, everyone over here. On TikTok, you can do this little tap, 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 tap thing. By the way, over on YouTube, if you haven't already done it, hit that thumbs up button. Okay. We're going to do a quick like battle. Hey, Google, set a timer for 2 minutes. You better not be Better be
Oh,
close.
Where's the blue?
She's got it.
Oh.
Starting now. Tap, tap, tap the screen. And YouTube, guess a number. I don't know. Guess a 3-digit number.
Number.
Bye, Katie. We'll see you
later.
tomorrow.
Oh.
Oh, are there hearts over on YouTube? I don't know what the hearts do on YouTube. I appreciate that the fact that the hearts are there, that you can tap hearts, because I see them. Look, over on YouTube, there's pretty little hearts. Look, there's hearts going on here, and there's hearts going. Show me the hearts on YouTube. Tap the hearts on YouTube right now. I just want to see them so they can see them. They want to see the hearts. I don't know. There they are. See, look, you can have hearts over there too. It's like a heart war going on between the two of you guys. Okay, I have a question. Should I take pomegranates and like oranges together, or should I just be straight up and do pomegranate lime? What do you guys think? You think that would be good? I think I might have gone a few more minutes, and we'll be at this temperature. Slide down again. What do you think? Do you think you've never had a pomegranate? No, there's a brand of juice. It's called Pom, and it's good. Pomegranate with orange. Do you think that would be good? Someone dropped off. I don't even know who it is. Someone just literally, someone who obviously shops here. Okay. Someone dropped off oranges at my house. You never. Have you guys had pomegranates before? Pomegranates are so good. Hey Google, stop. Okay, everyone, put your fingers down. You don't have to tap anymore. You got to 5,000 likes, which is awesome. I appreciate you. Appreciate everyone over there. Appreciate everyone over here. Does it tell you how many likes you got over here? Like how many little hearts? What does it do when you do it? Is it just like a nice little thing? This is taking forever, friends. It's taking forever for this to heat up to the right temperature. Okay, I'm gonna take you guys each slowly over there so you can see what's going on. I'm gonna take you over there. I'm gonna take you guys over there, but in a second because I can't do both at the same time. We're gonna flip the camera. So basically, you've got the steamy pot right here, and like you got the heat going. You want it as high as possible. My burner sucks. Yeah, whatever. I need to fix that. One day I'll fix it. Oh, wow. There you go. That's all we had to do. Okay, so we've got this, and we're trying to get it to, see where it is? It's almost there. It needs to be there, but you gotta stir it. And the moment you stir it, the temperature starts to go down. So it needs to be the same temperature throughout. And that's what's going on. That's what's going on over there, okay? And then, okay. See this? We're going to take you guys over there now. So you can see what's going on. We're going to flip you back. Okay. Well, you know what we'll do. Okay, you ready to go on a field trip? You too. Do you want to come see? You want to see what I'm doing over there? Are you ready? I don't have to take you. Are you ready? Do you want to go? I feel like you don't want to go. Do you want to see what it looks like inside the pot? Somebody tell me that you want to see what it looks like in the pot. I mean, you know what? I could just talk to you like this, but if you tell me you want to see what it looks like in the pot, I'll show you. Nobody's responding. What happened? Nobody wants to see what's inside the pot? Come on, someone tell me. Can someone from TikTok come over to YouTube and tell me you want to see what's inside the pot? 6:31. You were able to tell you? Or was that from TikTok? Does it tell you how many likes you make over on YouTube? Still, nobody wants to see. Okay. You want? I'm going to show you anyways. Ooh, it's very. Wait a second. Show me the cream. Okay. Here we go. Here you go. Maybe I can zoom in. Ooh, that's really close. Oh my God. There you go. That's close. Okay, so let me see if I can go like, there you go, moderately. I just need to be a little further away from the steam. So basically, it needs to be right at that 2 notches above 75. Okay? Yeah. So it needs to be 2 notches above 75, which it kind of almost looks like it's at the 2 notches above 75. But the moment you start stirring, it kind of lowers the temperature because the 2 notches is only on the side of the container. So you have to kind of stir it. And you have to be very careful because that's glass. You don't want to break it. And then you want to get rid of the needed stuff. Oh my God. Sorry. It's like not the best. You had a mocktail with the thing. My TikTok is exactly the same as my YouTube, which is valeriescateyescream. If you like Gilmore Girls, feel free to follow me on both. I mean, if you don't, you're probably not going to enjoy my content. Mostly, I am talking about Gilmore Girls and sometimes sharing you stories from behind the scenes. This is not a vintage thermometer. It is just a very, it's a very well-used, very simple. I mean, vintage is not that plastic. It's not vintage. It's just a glass bulb thermometer. So we are, I don't know, we're getting very close, but we're not quite there yet. It does. This is a very good thermometer because what it does is it gives you a very precise amount. Oh wait. Poor TikTok. We gotta see it. You did get to see it. You did. If you really want to see what's going on right now, you want to be over on YouTube. Whoa, it's so foggy. So sorry. This is all coming from there. So, you know, basically you just kind of, and it looks like we're finally at the temperature. You do some gentle stirs and the temperature doesn't drop. I think we're going to call it a day. Now there's 2 theories. There's people that, I cook my custards until they reach 185, 85. There are some people that will cook the custards until they reach like 175, but then they keep it at 175 for like 10, 15 minutes. It's almost like the same thing because it's like you're basically just trying to reach that one temperature. And it does take a while to get there. Okay, we're going to put you guys back in here. I'm going to take that off of the stove and stir it real good. Yeah, and the temperature didn't drop too much when the heat went down, so I would say we've reached it. I think we've reached it. And then we're going to take it off the stove. It is really hot. We're going to let that chill out just a tiny bit. And then we'll put it in this container, which has the balsamic vinegar that we have to add at the very end. Let's go. If we were doing this, I'd end up, you have to pay attention to the directions. So the directions, the reason you don't have scrambled eggs is that you are adding drops of hot milk to the cold eggs. Drops, not gallons, drops. And you go slowly, drop, 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 tablespoon, 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 until you finally have enough and it heats it up. You got to go really slow. You totally can do it, Bitsy Bots. I know you have a book, so I know you can do it. We are going to make our next ice cream, which we don't have that much here, so we might only just make a small amount. I don't know. Either that or we'll make more caramel or something. Do you like the glizzy? I don't know what that is. I do not know what that is. Oh, is that a hot dog thing? I don't know what that is. I live in California, so we don't have the same vernacular over here for hot dogs. But my husband's really into, he likes his Chicago dogs. He likes to put like celery salt and all sorts of stuff on his stuff. Me, I like just ketchup and mustard. It is a it is definitely a very well used Dutch oven. That is for sure. Hold on one second, let me check something. We'll check a message really quick. Oh, somebody bought a book? Did someone buy a book? Did someone buy a book tonight? If you bought a book for me tonight, can you say hello right now? I feel like it was somebody that was just in here, and I want to say their name was Jonah Sue, did you buy a book tonight? I think Jonah Sue bought a book. And if that is the case, we will sign a book tonight. Let me just get this ice cream in the thing. I think they did. I could see that their name was, yes, you did. Okay, I need a favor from you. I need to know what your favorite ice cream is, and then what your favorite color is, and the name you want me to put in the book. Okay, you tell me those three things, and then I gotta pour this into something, and then we're going to sign your book. The only big problem is I can't do it in the other room. I have to do it in this room because I do not have. Okay, now I want you to check out the color of this ice cream. Do you see the color of this ice cream? You see the color of this ice cream? Look how brown it is. But I love signing it online, because if I sign it online, then you get to see how pretty it is. But I do need you to tell me what your favorite ice cream is and your favorite color. So you tell me your favorite ice cream and your favorite color, and because I do something very special to the book when I do. Hello, Leah John Shore. I'm live on YouTube and TikTok at the same time. I know it's a little different here. Mainly, the way I want to utilize YouTube is I'm making content while I go live. I will go live on both when I can, especially on times where I don't want to play music or I can't play music, like on a walk. Oh my God, this is a lot of ice cream. If anyone lives in the LA area and you love ice cream, Heidi, I don't. So explain who you are. Are you someone from FanFest? Or are you someone that has popped in before? Remind me, because I know a lot of people. And unfortunately, a lot of times screen names throw me. Okay. Okay. We got our ice cream done. So Jonah, mint chip and green and red, and it's to your name. Do I sign it the same way that you spell it right here? And is it Jonna or Jonah? It's probably Jonna, because there's no A in there, and there's no, yeah. Okay, what we're gonna do, we're gonna sign the book for John. Mint chip, green and red. And then we're gonna put this. Okay, perfect. Do you want the Jonna Sue part in there as well? I might as well, right? John A. Like Jonna. Okay. Okay. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna change some stuff around. I gotta put this in another place. I'm gonna get that. Okay, let me do one thing. I need to get a tripod. I'll be right back. You guys be nice. Be nice to each other. Hello, Randy. Welcome. Thank you for popping in. And if you haven't done it already, please follow me on YouTube. They're over there. They're all by themselves. I've been making content on YouTube that you do not see over on TikTok, like walks and special games. We've been playing a little trivia game every night. I'll be right back. I gotta grab one thing. Okay. I'm back. We're gonna move to another table. We're gonna draw on this book. Hello, Kevin. Okay, for those people on YouTube. Oh, let's see. I really wish in life I had more stuff. We're gonna move YouTube over this way. YouTube, come with me, YouTube. Especially Jonna. Jonna, you have to come over here. Hide your Indian and Dutch. Oh, you watched my live. Oh, I do remember you guys. You popped in. It was a while ago. We were testing out YouTube. Okay, we're going to be signing a book, friends. We're signing a book. There we go. This is the book. This book is being sent to Jonna. And, okay. We're going to get you guys power. Yes, there we go. We have power. We have, okay, this is what happens. Come hang out over on, let's see. I'm going to try to make it so you guys can see over there. This is not working out as well as I thought it would be. Okay, there you go. You can see. I'm going to be signing the book over there on YouTube. If you want to see the book as I'm signing it, come hang out on YouTube for a quick minute. Okay. So I like, when I sign these books, I like them to be pretty. And I sign them pretty regardless of whether you watch. If you don't want to watch, that's fine. But I would love it if you do want to watch. So if you buy a book when I'm live on TikTok, and you said your favorite colors are red and green, so that's pretty simple. And you said your name is Jonna Sue. It's so quiet. Okay, so now, because you said your favorite color, because you said your favorite ice cream was mint chip, we're going to draw a little mint chip. It's going to go. And well, I use different colors for the mint. It's going to be very minty. I hope you don't mind me graffitiing all over your book. So, Jonna, are you a Gilmore Girls fan? I think you are. I feel like you popped in before. Do you see me okay? I'm going to let that dry for a quick second while we do. you here. The red and the green. Oh, you started watching again because that's awesome. Okay, we're going to do... I'm going to let that sit for a minute. Oh, you found me on TikTok, but you're not on it anymore. Oh, well, I'm glad you found me over on YouTube, and I do remember your name being on TikTok. It's so quiet. It's so quiet, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just drawing. Well, I hope you love your book. We're almost done. Then we're going to make the next ice cream. I can tell this probably bled through, so much apologies. It did bleed through a little bit, but it's all right. It's pretty. I haven't signed it yet. I have not signed it yet. Longest day on Gilmore Girls, we had several 22-hour days. If you have any doubt that I signed this book. There you go, Jonna. I hope you love it. You're welcome, and thank you for hanging out. Oh, wait. We usually do one thing here. There you go. And because I mean, there we go. Now it is officially perfect. It is officially perfect. Okay, we got one more ice cream to make because we still have cream left in that container. So we are going to make the most ice cream I can. If I can, and there's enough. We have to see how much ice cream we have available. And there you go. And so inside There are recipes. There are stories. Oh, you know what I was thinking? Oh, can we do this? Can we do? Do we have all the ingredients? Oh, we don't have that. We don't have that ingredient. I was thinking we could do this because we're going to his thing, but I don't have that. Yeah, we don't have that. Interesting. Okay. Well, anyways, we're going to send this off to you. It'll probably won't go in the mail until tomorrow or Monday, only because I have to do some stuff tomorrow and I may forget to get the label printed. I'll try not to. I mean, I'll try to remember to print it, but in case I don't print it, we will have it out on Monday. Ah, hello. Thank you. Sorry. Thank you for popping in and telling me that we were having issues. I touched something bad. I think I touched something bad, and you guys are back. Okay, much apologies. But you know what? Because we brought the thing over here, we can actually give YouTube a different view. Ooh, it happened when I put you guys back in the thing. Apologies. Oh my God. Why are we so close? Why are we so close? So sorry. So sorry. Okay. Whoa. What is going on YouTube? This thing. Okay, hold on a second. We gotta fix this. Okay. YouTube, much apologies. You're gonna be like all over the place. Okay. So sorry, guys. Don't get seasick. Close your eyes, YouTube. Close your eyes. It'll all be right. It'll all be all right. Oh my God, I'm like totally messing with them. Everyone's like barfing right now. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Everything. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna be better. It will be okay. This is what happens when you're live on the thing. So I was just telling them I'm going to make an orange sherbet, like a traditional sherbet, which is not quite an ice cream and it's not quite a sorbet. So it does have milk, it does have dairy in it, but it's not going to have as much. And I don't know, this is an experiment because technically I think sherbet is a weird thing. I think it's a weird thing because it's not enough cream, but it will have some. So we're going to do 7/8 cup of a cream, and then we're going to do, let's do 1/8. Let's do half the amount of cream that I would normally do in a recipe. So let's do half. So that would be half cup plus 1/8. Half cup plus 1/8 of milk. And then we'll do the full amount of sugar that we would normally do. And then the rest will be orange juice. Okay, you see where I'm going? So that's what I'm thinking. And the only reason we're doing this is because we have extra cream. We have extra cream. So basically we want this to equal 1.5 cups of milk. I mean of dairy. Okay, so we have 1.5 cups of milk, dairy. And then it's the long one, I think. Take so up to 1.5 cups cream and milk. Okay, and then we're gonna do half cup sugar. And we're going to heat that up. We're going to heat this up and we're going to get this clean. And we're going to get this clean. We have a few things we got to do before we can do other stuff. We were gifted some oranges yesterday. And, I mean, this morning or this afternoon or somewhere. I don't even know who dropped them off or what kind of oranges they are. I have literally not opened them. I'm assuming they're going to be good. But in any case, we have a bunch of oranges. So we're going to use them. We don't read lips. Are we muted again? We're not muted now, right? Can you guys hear me now on YouTube? Can you hear me now? Here? Yes? No? I think you can. It doesn't say that. Did everyone leave YouTube? YouTube, are you still there, YouTube? It's a 1. Okay, great. We had some technical difficulties. It was me being silly and... Hello, TikTok. Is everyone okay on TikTok? You just popped in. Okay, good. Steven. Thank you, Steven. You're all okay over there, Raven. Okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate all of the updates. I'm sorry for the really extremely close view of my side of my face on YouTube and also on TikTok. It's maybe not the best view, but it's here. We're here. We're doing this. And I appreciate all of you guys and all you do. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to juice the oranges. And we're going to see how much juice that creates. We're going to base our recipe based on that, on what we've got. Okay, so we got that. We're going to dry this out. Look at my dirty sink, because this is the Dirty Kitchen Show. Where in order to make anything, we have to clean up. Okay. Hello, everyone. Hello. Okay. So, guys, do you guys have any good jokes you want to tell me? Like, that are not bad, dirty, or inappropriate for TikTok? Where's Corey? I miss Corey. I don't know what happened to our Corey friend. They would always pop in and tell us a good joke, a good pun. It would take me forever to understand them. The puns, not puns, but the puns. The puns took forever for me. I'd be like, oh, I get it. I'm not always the first one to understand the joke. So we're going to heat up the water here. Do we have enough water? Yeah, we have water. Okay, we're going to heat that up. And then we're going to take, this is what we're going to use to cook the oranges in. This is what we're going to use to cook the oranges in. I'm sorry that you guys are a little crooked. Sorry that you're crooked. We're going to be over here. We're going to be over here. Hi. Hi, come on over here. Come hang out with us in this area. Okay, we're gonna actually measure this quite well. Now here's the deal: when you're cooking oranges, friends, when you're making orange ice cream, you have to make a sugar syrup first because you cannot add oranges to milk directly because there is too much acidity. So you have to cook the oranges out. Like you have to cook it with the sugar, and it basically I don't know what the technical term, but you have to cook it. By cooking it, it sort of changes the way it's gonna react with the milk. So that's what we're gonna do, is we're gonna first juice the oranges so we have exactly what we need. But because we don't know what we need, because we are literally creating this right now, what did the read by book say to the math book? What did the read by book say to the math book? Reading book. Reading book. I don't get it. I never get it. That's my problem. It takes me forever. We also have to clean these oranges first because they're dirty. Okay. Someone literally picked oranges and then put them in a bag and went, here, have fun with these oranges. No idea who brought them to me. Literally zero clue. I will probably either get a message from a friend later who said, oh, by the way, dropped oranges on your front porch. Have no idea. But I'm grateful for the donations of oranges. I am absolutely grateful for any donations of fruit that people want to leave on my front porch, as long as they... Oh, no problem. I'm glad that you were able to respond. And Welcome back. We're cleaning the oranges right now. Sorry, it was a typo. Did I miss? So, okay, what did the reading book? I don't get it. I still don't get it. I'm sure that it makes sense to someone else. I don't get it. Okay, this is what we're doing. I'm assuming these are either navel or they're juice oranges. We're not sure. We are not sure. Okay, they're doing it. What did the reading book say to the math book? Oh, I thought you meant. Sorry, it was a typo. Okay, what did the reading book say to the math book? I don't know. I don't know what it is. Wow, you got problems. I get it. Now I get it because I didn't hear the rest of the punchline. Hello, Miss Mona B. Do you guys have a joke on that side? Can YouTube tell us a joke too? Is there any YouTube jokes? I mean, or is there any jokes from the YouTube side? Oh my gosh. Always clean your surfaces before starting to cook anything. Right now. Very annoying. It is very annoying not having clean surfaces. Hello, 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 hello. I wish we could play music over on YouTube, but we cannot, sadly. So what is everyone listening to at their own homes? All your jokes are R-rated? Oh. Sounds like my days on film sets. It smells very good, this orange. I feel like it's very, it's like one of those really tangy, sharp oranges. And I have no idea who dropped them off. I'm like, who dropped these off? I wonder, I'm just curious, like it could be so many people. People drop stuff off at my house like all the time, and I literally have no idea who does it. Okay. So good. So smelly and perfect. Okay, we're going to juice this. Okay, you guys can see what we're doing. We're going to do this. We're juicing the oranges. And we're going to figure out how much we have. This is an experiment. We're going to adjust according. I've been making ice cream for a long time, which means that over the years that I've made ice cream, I kind of have an idea of where certain things go. Like how much, just by doing it, right? I am not perfect. And I make mistakes all the time. But I write down what I'm doing. Whenever you're going to do something, you're going to experiment, you're going to change recipe, you always want to write it down. Because then, as long as you know what the rules are, like with ice cream making, the rules are if you have sugar, your sugar ratio has to be the right ratio. What do you call 2 bananas on the floor? Is this one alright? I don't know. Oh, TikTok. I guess you can make... So as long as you know what the rules are for making ice cream, like your ratio has to be a certain thing, then you can make it and not have a problem, right? you have to have enough sugar. And if you don't have enough sugar, your ice cream is going to be solid as a rock. If you have too much sugar, oh, slippers. Oh, that's funny. What do you call 2 bananas on the floor? Slippers. I like that one. I like that one. That one's pretty funny. But so if you have too much, sugar, it's never going to freeze. If you don't have enough sugar, it's going to freeze solid as a rock. So when you're making an adjustment, you realize, well, if it has too much sugar, then you just, the next time you make it, you use less sugar. And you have to be willing to make mistakes when you're making ice cream. But you have to learn what the rules are, which is, like, obviously you don't want to put an acid, like citric acid, with a milk, or you're going to have it curdle, and that's going to make it a completely different ice cream. And we don't want that, so we're heating the, we're going to heat the ice cream, we're going to heat the milk, we're also going to heat the, we're going to heat the oranges. And because I don't want these oranges to go to waste, because I know me, what inspired me? So I was at the Burbank Media Center where we filmed, I don't know. I was at the Burbank Media Center. There was a bookstore. I walked into the bookstore. I think I probably had just gone to see a movie. And on the shelf was an ice cream cookbook. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't know you could make ice cream at home. And I think around that same time I had seen ice cream makers at like the hardware store, and I was like, that's cool. Wait, I can make ice cream at home. And I really loved coffee ice cream, and the book had a coffee ice cream recipe. So I bought the book and I was like, I'm gonna try and make ice cream. And then eventually I got an ice cream maker. And then I just started making it. We'd have parties. People would come to the parties and they would be like, oh my God, have you ever tried making this flavor? And I'd be like, no, let's do it. And then people would look at my book and they'd go, oh, I really want you to try this flavor. And so the book had a lot of recipes. It had a lot of recipes. But people would come up with things that the book didn't have. And so I would use elements from the book to create my own recipes. And anybody can create a recipe. As long as you know and understand what flavors go good together, you can create a recipe. But you also have to understand how to combine those features. And that book was really good because certain fruit is similar to other fruit. And so you have to kind of look at the different fruits and see what stuff interacts well together. That's basically all I did. Was made sure to see what interacted good, and yeah. Okay, we're gonna lower the heat on that because we will not need that on yet because we're not quite there yet. So we're gonna get as much orange. Also, oh, we should have probably done it already, but we didn't. One good thing that we can also do, and we can do it, but we can get some zest off the here. We have a little zest tool. So what you do, should have done it before we juiced them, but we can put some zest in there. It's definitely easier to collect the zest before, but it is something you can do afterwards. It's not the end of the world. But zest makes everything taste just a little bit more So our little thing's gonna be a little bit better. We're gonna take actually also a vanilla bean. So it's gonna be more like a creamsicle. Come on, now I had gotten a bunch of vanilla beans on TikTok Shop. So these are gonna be some of those TikTok Shop vanilla beans. They're in my TikTok Shop if you want to get some from, I think I did, but whatever. So I'm gonna put that in the milk. Put one vanilla bean in the milk. And it's kind of awesome to have so many, especially if you're making stuff. Okay, so we're gonna get the rest of the oranges juiced. I'm gonna juice the rest of these and really dry them off. Gosh, I wonder if it was from, I bet this is from my neighbor that lives behind me. I wonder if it was from them. Yeah, because they might have dropped it off. Either them or could have been from Robin, could have been from Pat, could have been from Beta. So many possibilities of people that would have just randomly dropped fruit off on my front porch. I don't know. Whoever it was, thank you. Because I will make this go to good use. I don't always get a chance to make stuff, but if you pop it on my front porch on the right day, it will go to good use. That's all I say. It will go to good use. So to the person that dropped off fruit on my front porch, thank you. Much appreciate your effort. Oh, about to get going. It's almost 1 a.m. KK, get some sleep, my friend. I'm sorry. Thank you for popping in and helping out. I don't know if you helped too much or if you but you definitely, just having a moderator in the room is always helpful, even if it's just the presence of a moderator. That scares off the little children that like to comment weird things in your comment section. Okay, so we have 4 cups of sugar. Okay, so let's see. Okay, 4 cups is normally what? How about if we're doing 1.5? Let's see. If we're doing 4 cups, I'm just trying to think of like what would I do? How much would I use? Normally I do kind of do a basis of 4 cups, 4 total cups. But we have 1.5 cups, so that would mean we would use 3 cups. Yeah, if we use 3 cups of OJ, this is going to be a very interesting recipe. We're going to see what happens. 3 cups of OJ, and we use 1/2 cup of sugar. Kind of part of me thinks that it should be more. Let's go with 3/4 cups. 3/4 cups sugar. Okay? 3/4 cups of sugar. And we do that to 3 cups. This is all experiment, guys. So if you're like trying to make this at home, don't. We don't know if it's gonna work out. Also, what was going on? Who cleaned this glass? It doesn't look clean. It's clean. Mm-hmm. Sorry, that was a little much. Okie doke. Okay, so we're gonna do okay, 2 cups. And we're gonna put the 3rd cup. What if we do less? What if we do? No. No, we'll do the 3 cups of OJ. Okay, we're doing 3 cups of OJ, and then we're gonna do 3/4 cups of sugar. We're gonna use the vanilla sugar, because why not? Why not use the vanilla sugar? 3/4 cup. No, that's okay. Where in my life is a 1/4 cup? Why can I never find the 1/4 cup? Probably because my kitchen is so filthy. Third cup. I swear, every single cup container is a 3rd cup. Like there's just not one that is a 1/4 cup. And I have like multiple containers of these things. Oh joy. Now let's clean it because everything here is like really needs to be cleaned. Okay, so put that on there. Okay. Hello friends, welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, we've got our officially clean 3rd cup container. A half cup, 1/4 cup, 1/4 cup, no, 1/4 cup. And because we're doing 1/4 cups, we're gonna do 3 of them. 3 vanilla 1/4 cups. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so we got our 3 cups of 3/4 cups of vanilla sugar. And we're gonna write that down because this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna experiment. We're experimenting, friends. Hello. We're experimenting. We're going over here. Come hang out here. Check this out. We got that going. Okay. And what happened to the pen? There's the pen. 3/4 cups of vanilla, sugar, and then we had 1 vanilla bean. And then we're gonna just cook that. Hello, Diandra. Welcome. I love your name. It's very interesting. I've never heard that name before. So we're gonna go, and we're gonna just stir this. And we're gonna cook this until it gets to a specific temperature, which is, it's going to take a little while. Hello everyone, welcome, welcome, welcome. You guys power, we got power. I gotta tell you, Deandra. And you're from Brazil? Oh, awesome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're making ice cream today. We're making ice cream. We're testing out kind of very typical vanilla sherbet recipes that we're doing right now. You're always here. Well, thank you for saying hi. I feel like I've never. My boyfriend is the one that you got you into Gilmore Girls. Oh, that's awesome. He sounds like a good guy. Is he a good guy? I just want to make sure. He is. And how long have you guys been together? Have you watched the show? How many times have you watched the show? Okay, so we're gonna get that. We're gonna put a little thing on there. We're gonna get a little temperature gauge on here because it's always better when we know how much we're making ice cream tonight. Just FYI, I wrote an ice cream cookbook, and so we're playing around with some recipes tonight. Just gonna let that heat up. One thing I'm gonna do over here. one thing you're not seeing over on the other side, one thing you're not seeing over here is I just took the vanilla bean out and I put it in the milk cream mixture to get it to infuse. And we're going to scrape out. We just sliced it and we're scraping out. Oh, you can't see what we're doing. Our son's favorite character. Wait, you've got a kiddo. Aww. So we're taking this and we're scraping out the vanilla beans. And then we're going to put the pod. We scraped out the vanilla beans. We scraped out the vanilla beans. And we're putting the pod back in the milk. And then we're heating up. We're making a full-on orange sherbet. So he's more than just your boyfriend. He's your partner, right? He's 8 and he's watched the show twice. Aww. I love that. Okay, so we're gonna cook this until it reaches, I think we will do it when it reaches 100 degrees. And then everyone. Right now it's at 75 and we're gonna get that to be, I think we can get that to 100 degrees. If I'm not mistaken, we can get that. We're making some ice cream tonight. Oh my God, we are very close. Whoa. Welcome, pizza person. Do you make pizza? I'm assuming you make pizza. It feels very much like my mouth is not matching my words, is it? No, it's not. There's a delay, isn't there? Okay. Friends. Basically, we're going to cook this till it reaches 100 degrees. We'll reach 100 degrees. And then we'll combine it with our milk, vanilla milk. Oops. Okay. Accidentally combine that. We'll have to use a different thing. Oh, your partner is definitely my person. Oh, I mean, in Canada it's 12:06. Here it's 10:07 p.m. right now. Okay, we are up to 85 degrees. We're going to just stir this a little bit. So, for those of you that don't know, I wrote an ice cream cookbook. It's filled with stories and recipes. And tonight we're just playing around because we have some extra cream and we're experimenting. I do a thing with some friends where I make ice cream and then they, pay me for my services of like helping them to have ice cream in their freezer. But I'm just like playing with some recipes. We're gonna see. Yeah, we could do that. It's almost to 100 degrees. We're gonna just have it at 100 because then we can like at least test where we're at. And we have 5 more degrees before it reaches that. What's nice about 100 degrees is it doesn't, 100 degrees won't scorch it, and it'll at least give us kind of a base temperature. Usually kind of like lower the heat just a little bit. We got like just a hair, just a tiny bit more. Tiny bit more, and then we'll be at the 100 degrees. Hello, Laura. Hello, hello, hello. So my cookbook is available. It's only available on my website. If you guys want to get a copy, visit my website, buy a copy. I do charge shipping for Canada. Shipping for Canada's, I think it's around $12 or $13. It's probably like $13.99 or $14.99, somewhere around there. Although prices have gone weird because of the whole Canada Post thing. But I just charge you shipping for whatever that is. I'm not like charging extra for it. But the book is about 30, and if you want to get it, yeah, I think it's like $13.99 to ship, and then the book itself is 30. It's a spiral bound, so you can open it to any page, and which I love. Okay. It's like on that edge of like, it's almost at 100. Okay. Okay, I'd say that we're there. We're there. We're at that temperature. Mm. It's gonna be very tasty. It's gonna be very tasty. It's gonna get used a lot. And I sign it really pretty too. I sign it really, really pretty. I'll show you what it looks like when I sign it. Jonna over on YouTube bought one, and she told me her favorite color and her favorite ice cream, and I made it pretty. Because that's what I like doing, because I like to do art. I like to do art stuff. Okay, so we're gonna add this to, we're gonna add that to that. And we're just gonna pour it in, and it's gonna be a beautiful thing. We're gonna put mitts on because we don't want to burn our fingers. And it's gonna be a very orangey thing. And it's going to be more of a sherbet versus an ice cream because there's not as much milk fat in it. It's going to be more like an orange Julius. It's going to be like an orange Julius. Oh wait, we do need water in this thing. So let's get some water in there. So, okay, this is where we're at. I'm gonna flip the camera. This is where we're at. We're gonna also take our little temperature thing, and we're gonna put that in there so we can see where we're at with the temperature. I know I did say hello. I'm gonna just get this to like kind of a safer temperature. And we're gonna flip you guys again. We're gonna flip you. Hello. We got this. We got this like going. We're gonna get this heated to the temperature I get everything heated to, which is 185.85. It tastes very much like a sherbet right now. It tastes very much like a sherbet. Now, what we can do is we can take the cup recipes right to you. Okay, I feel like we got there. I think we got to that temperature we needed to get to. And yeah. So we'll turn that up tomorrow. We'll turn this up. It'll be a nice little experiment. I wish I knew whose oranges these were. Probably make another batch of just like orange. We don't need to, yeah, we don't need to do that. We can just add the limes and make. Let me see. Could you did we say who's still hanging out? Who's still hanging out on YouTube? Is anyone hanging out on YouTube? Anyways, guys, we're done with this recipe. I think we're gonna end the live over on YouTube. Good night, good night, good night, YouTube. Is anyone here? If you're here, say good night. And tomorrow we'll be turning this up. That's all I got. You're here, Hillary's here, but Hillary, you're gonna go over to TikTok, I'm sure. And we will see you guys later. We'll see you later. And please be sure to watch this again, because that's the way, if you watch my content that we have been watching, doing live on TikTok. Hello, Heidi. If you, oh, good night, Jonna. Jonah, and thank you so much for buying a book tonight. We will turn this up tomorrow. I'll try to go live on YouTube for a little bit, and we'll talk to you later. Bye, everybody.